G'day guys, time to weigh some Swedes. Weigh some what, you say? Swedes. Swedes. No, not Swedish people. We're not weighing Swedes. We're weighing Swedes, as in rutabaga. As in a cross between a cabbage and a turnip, I believe. Normally the rep would come and do this with us, but they have run out of time and have a family wedding to go to in America, and that, I reckon that's more important than coming out here doing this, especially when we're capable of doing it ourselves. But these things ain't looking bad. There's a few gaps. There's always a few gaps. But check out the size of those bulbs, would you? That is pretty bloody phenomenal. Now, there's a bit of a method to this, and it is kind of complete randomness. What we do is we throw something to a spot, we go there, we take all the Swedes out of that row to a length of 2 meters in this, because these rows are half a meter apart, or 2.67 in the other ones, because they are 375 mils apart, or 15 and 20 inch in the old money. Yeah, and that gives us our square meter. Now what we might do, if we have a look here, right here, if we pick this row, that's pretty shit. Then up there it's not bad. That one there, up there is pretty shit. But then right there is not bad. So what we would do is, let's say it landed right there, we would take these two rows and we'll do both of them, because that one's going to be real heavy and that one's going to be real light. And what we're trying to do here is work out how much feed roughly is in the paddock. Now it's all an estimation. I mean, the only way to truly accurately know is to harvest the whole paddock, and we're not going to do that. We're going to graze it, because that's just massively cheaper and more effective. I would say better for the stock. But yeah, we need to know what's there in a dry matter sense, so that means the weight of feed without the water in it. And I've been told to work on 10.5%, so that's what we'll work on. So we take the samples, we clean all the mud off them, we put them in this bag here. Oops, where are we? Here. I've got a pair of scales in my pocket. We need to know what the bag weighs, each sample, because it gets a bit of mud in it. And then we work out the weight, and the weight in the bag. So we're taking 1 square meter, 10,000 square meters to a hectare, 1,000 kilos in a ton, but we're working on 10%. So we take it, we multiply the number by 10,000, and then we divide it by 10,000, I believe. We get 1/10 of it, don't we? We divide it by 10. So ultimately, what works, or what comes up on the scales, is the weight given if we're working on 10%, but we're working 10.5. So we just take the bag weight, multiply it by 0.105, and that gives us our weight for that particular area. We'll take 2, 3, 4, 5 samples of paddock. This one's 3 hectares, so we'll take 3 samples. 1 down the bottom, 1 in the middle, 1 at the top. We might double those, like I said, take the 2 rows side by side, but we'll just see. If they look reasonably even, we won't. If they look vastly different, we will, because you take the heavy row, that tells you got too much. You take the light row, that tells you got not enough, and we want to be accurate, as accurate as we can. So anyway guys, we'll get into it. We'll use the old tripod. Stay away from this gap here, because it'll be misleading. And we'll just go out there somewhere. Please don't break. Right, where are we? Right there. Now those 2 rows, they actually look pretty consistent there. So I think we'll just take the one. Which one will we take? We're closer to the bottom, so we'll take the bottom one. Right, so I think we were just right here. So we'll put the bag there. Got a truck coming for those lambs that went in the last video. We're overlapping here a little bit. Take the measuring tape. We're going to go from that one there, come along to 2 meters. We're going to work out which ones are in, which ones are out. There we go. Pull that one out. Sorry guys, you can't see me over there. Probably should have gone back a wee bit further, eh? Right. Where did I pull that from? There's the measuring tape right there. Knife in here somewhere. Right. You still can't see what I'm doing. Right. Always take a wee bit of the bulb off with it just to make sure you're on the right side of the ledger. Okay, that came off. Right. Leave that there. Starting to think we might not have picked a very good row here. Where were we there? Right, there we go. It's there, other one. Right. That's us. Make sure we don't lose the measuring tape. Scales have been doing something. How do I get you to not do that? You're on hold for some reason. There we go, turn them off. This is going to be a bit fiddly because actually, I need to turn that on first. 0.0. Bag weighs 0.36. So, how many do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there was a top. Won't weigh much, but it adds up to a bit. There we go. It's not real heavy, that one. Right. Where was the hole we just punched in the bag? Somewhere. Let's make another one. Reset. It's in pounds. There we go, kgs. 16.08, so 15.8 we'll say. So that would give us a 16 point something tonne crop. Just record that in my notes. New wool shed 15.8 kg. Done. Right, let's go do another one. Let's hope they're a bit better than that. Righto guys, we've got one out over there, one out there. That's where we landed. Let's have a weigh up. Righto guys, so we've got 15.8, 14.5, 22 and 22.3. So let's go over to the calculator, do some maths here. Clear, what did I say? 15.8, go back and have a look. 14.5 plus 22 plus 22.3, 74.6 divided by the 4 individual weights is 18.65 times 10.5, 1.05 is 19.58 tonne. So 19.6 tonne of Swedes in this paddock. Now that is an estimation. That will never be 100% accurate because we just don't know. We've weighed 4 square metres here out of 35,000 square metres, but it gives us an indication of what we've got. So we'll know more when we put the sheep on the paddock. We know how much they need to eat. This paddock's going to be for hoggets. They need, they're just over there actually, 1.2 kgs a day, roughly. So we know if they're getting to the start of the third day, or end of the third day I should say, and they've got nothing left, then we're not right. If we're getting to the end of the fourth day and there's something left, then we also know we're not right the other way. So it's just an indication. It's a reasonably accurate indication. We try to be a bit representative in the areas of the paddock we're in, but random in the individual spots that we weigh. So throw the stand, that's where you go to. But like I've done 2 weights up here, because if we have a look, this paddock it's got quite an area up high, like 2.2 hectares, and then the rest of it's down over the side. So I've done 1 down the bottom, 1 sort of just on the brow, 1 over there, and then 1 here. And yeah, there's the hoggets just down there. So I think we're being reasonable there. We'll find out. This is a 20-inch paddock. The next one we're going to do, I'm going to probably load this truck first. I might have time to go and do 1 more. I'll see. I probably don't. So the next one we're going to do is another wee one. It's 2.2 hectares. And then there's 2 more, but it's in 4 areas that I'm going to weigh separately. So we'll see how we go. The goal is always 20 tonne plus or minus 10%. So 19.5 is 20 tonne minus 2.5%. So that is bloody spot on. Yeah, bingo. Good stuff, guys. That's quite scary jumping that. It's got a lot of power in it. Get a shock. There we go. Right, we've got a bit slack. We've got those lambs loaded. Had a mate turn up, so we had a few coffees and had lunch. And yeah, this paddock is the last one that we sowed. It got given arseholes by ducks. And I mean arseholes. I mean you can see the difference here compared to the rest of it. The rest of the other paddock. It's definitely less. It's definitely a bit less healthy. But it is what it is. So we're going to have a weigh up. We've got it here. It's going to be grazed off pretty fast and early, this one, because it's a nice wee one to get re-sown in a hurry if we decide to do something stupid early. But hey, we'd never do that, would we? Right guys, so we landed down in here between these 2 rows, pretty close together. And these ones here, whoa! Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Do that one on the ground a wee bit. Might sit there a bit better now, hopefully, maybe. Anyway, we'll see where you're at. Clean that up a wee bit for you. That better? I think so. Right, anyway, 375mm rows, which means we now have to go to 2.67 metres. So, we've got our first one here. Pull that out. We'll go that way if we can. 2.156, 2.7. Put that just the other side of it. That does actually affect us. Where are we on? We'll call that one in. Right. Now, I'll get to work. Did I get the right row there? I did not. Which one are we? There. Yes, I did. Yep, that's all right. Right. Right, guys. Got them all in there. Still in kgs. I'm gonna say 17.3. Oh, don't know if you guys can see that or not. Hold it up. 17.8 minus probably 400 grams now for the bag. 17.4. Not far off. There we go. Scales are off, not that they'll stay off. Well, that's better than expected. So these Swedes are smaller and more. The other paddock we planted at 80,000 seeds to the hectare. This one actually, I can't remember, might have been 110. Sorry, I can't see you there. There we go. Might have been 110 because this was a late planted one, but it was either 100 or 110. And going off that, it looks like it might just be okay. But we'll do one up there somewhere, and then we'll go down the bottom for the last one, because I know down the bottom's pretty bloody average. Yeah, and then we've got a 9 hectare paddock left of these after that, which is just over there, and then a 5 and a 2 of the 20-inch, which yeah, are the big and few, about 80,000 seeds to the hectare. So we'll see where we come up. Righto guys, so we've got these two strips here. We landed there, we're going that way. They both look pretty similar, but because that last one seemed quite high, I'm going to go for the more conservative one, which is this side, because that's got that massive fella there. I'll lift it out. That. I'll throw that over there so it doesn't accidentally wind up in the back. Where were we? We'll leave that first one out. It's a long strip there. Back there, yeah. Take that first one in. Right, this one feels a wee bit heavier. Still on kgs. If you can see that, 18.98 I think, was it? It's flashing around a lot. We'll just say 18.5. So 18. That's not bad. We'll go down the bottom though and get one down there. I reckon we might just about see single figures down there. So that's alright. It's happened. There's a big chunk of, well, a chunk of kale in this paddock. We're just going to estimate that at 3 to 4 tonne. Whoops, as we get further down you'll see why. I'll get the measuring tape. Scales, that's measuring tape. Scales, got everything. Right, let's go. Way down the bottom there somewhere. Righto guys, so you see all this stuff here, this is just absolute shit. It's a wee area, and there's a headland up there, it sort of pulls out of that headland a wee bit. But it's pretty bad, but we'll go a little bit further over just to be fair on the ducks. There's the kale area down there. We're going to take that as our fourth one at about, what did I say? 5 tonne, I don't know. We'll just work on 5, because I know there's not a lot there. It's kale, not swedes. I'm not going to throw the stick here. I'm going to try and find an area that I think is representative of what we're looking at. And like I'm thinking right here, start there, 2.67 metres, and we'll see what we come up with, eh? Right, pull that one out, leave it where it was. Other pocket, there we go. 2.67, it's a long way. 2.7 Pull that just back this side of that. That one there. No further. Right. Right, 4% battery, let's be quick. We're going to get 10, I'm hoping for 10. I don't think we're going to get 10. Hey, don't change the pounds. Oi. There's the conundrum, guys. 5.3. So 5. Right. Righto guys, back out here with the Sprogs. Say hi guys.
Hi. Hi.
We've weighed that bit, and we've weighed the one over there with all the docks in it. That one was, I think, 21 point something, and that one over there was 22 point something, so pretty bloody good. Very happy with that. We're just going to take some weight samples down, probably take one down here, 2 at the top of the hill. That'll be enough to do this one. When I get home, I'm going to do some maths. I'm not sure what to do with these tram lines. This is a really weird one to look at. This one here is better. That one's also a furrow. But, so I've got this thing, 4% of the land in the paddock is taken up in tram lines, which actually is quite a bit. However, the Swedes inside the tram lines, here's a really bad place to look at it. We'll look more at the top. It's what we call the edge row effect, which means they tend to be a bit bigger. And I'm sort of thinking they've probably made up for that. The outside edge of the paddock, we never ever weigh that because it's always really, really heavy and really, really good because the Swedes have only got competition from one side. Yeah, so, Ted, you got me. Naughty. Bloody hell, stop breaking tops off Swedes because they'll rot. Yeah, so I don't know whether I need to take that 4% off or not. Either way, it's not going to matter. It's still going to be a phenomenal crop. But anyway, keep away from that. Go and have a look where that landed. It's on that middle row. Can we? No, you see, we're not going to take a row here because this is where 2 rows have somehow coincided. That doesn't look right. Tell you what, we just go, doesn't really matter. Nah, you see all this is in the top. We'll just come back here and we'll just go that way. Now these ones here are 2.75s again. Sorry, 375s again. So 2.67 metres. Right, where are we? Make sure you can see. Watch out, Ted.
Yep, I can see.
Which road did we say we were going to do? This one here, I believe.
Yep.
Can you hold that, Ted, please? Right there. So at that Swede, don't let it move. Pull back.
Oh.
9, 2, 2, 5, 2, 6. Where are we there, Ted? Are we still at that Swede or are we a bit either side of it?
That side?
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let it go. And pull that Swede out.
The Swede here?
Yep. So we got that one at the end, guys.
Yeah, I
would have loved to say it was that one, but it's not. So we'll put that there.
Look at this one. Is it this one?
Not that one, Elliot.
Right.
Was that the one the tape was at?
Yeah.
Good man, that's the one then. Right, Elliot, do you want to hold the bag, please?
Where do we put it?
I've got to cut all the dirt off with a knife first.
Oh, why a knife?
One of yous hold that anyway.
Mm.
You don't want to, Elliot?
Mm.
Okay, Ted, can you hold the bag?
Yeah, and I'll be pulling out Swedes.
Do you want to put the Swedes in the bag?
Yeah.
There you go. Right, that one.
Me and Dad can take some Swedes up.
Where did I pull that out? There. There we go. Leave that one there, please, because I need it for a marker.
Why already wet?
I don't know, because it's weak in here, because the Swedes are all covered with water. Whoa.
I popped this. Ah. Oh. Yeah, I didn't get any. Is that camera on?
Yes, absolutely.
And video.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, it's alright.
still filming.
Yep, the screen goes dark so it saves on battery. That's a decent one. This is where it gets real interesting in a toss-up between lots of bulbs and big bulbs, because that was a particularly big bulb. There's not a lot of bulbs in there, but there's still this one to go. I'm hoping this will be 16 or 17 kilos down here. And it's roughly not quite a third of the paddock. Try and take the weights in representative zones. Right, Ted, nobody wants to see you chip. Elliot, you dropped the bag. Right, oh, it's done that again. Might need to buy some new scales soon.
Who got that?
Yeah, putting your battery in it. Right. Can you tell everyone what that number is, Ted?
Can I put this in here?
No. 14.3 sounds about right.
Yep.
Righto. We'll run with that. 14.3 down here. It's probably not bad. It'll be a lot better up at the top. Right, we're just up the top here, or getting towards it, and I've just noticed there's a lot of this showing up on the leaf again. Now, this doesn't matter now too much, but one side's powdery, the other side's downy. That's the mildew that we put that fungicide on for. And if that turns up in March, which it often does, it can be a right disaster. In a week of warm weather, you can go from a pretty bloody brilliant looking crop to an absolute disaster. But the fungicide we use, because it's literally phosphoric and potassic acid, so it isn't a chemical action, so to speak. I mean, it is, because everything's a chemical, right? But it's not, it's not a herbicide, so to speak, or a pesticide, should I say, type action. It's just phosphoric acid. You sort of see that, and you can imagine that happening in that as the plants are growing. It's only a little bit, and the frosts will destroy it, which are coming any day now. But yeah, in March it can be an absolute disaster. Hello guys, here's our next one. Measuring tape.
Yeah, can I help this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold it right there. Yep, right there, come this way a bit. Right there, don't move from right there. Righto, there we go. There we go.
Please. I haven't lifted up something.
What's that one say, Elliot?
Oh, I can't even read it.
20.6.
That was ripping the bag.
Yep. So 20.3, because we've got to take 300 grams off for the bag, okay?
Last one was
Is this one going to break us to 30? I don't think so, but it might be 25.
That'll be a lot. Might go to 100.
Might go 23.
Wow.
I'm guessing 23 kilos.
Maybe trying this hole here, because
Yep, if there's a hole there, that'll be quite handy.
it's...
Oh, no, there we go. 31.
31.
31.
Oh,
Right.
point what?
We might do another one in here somewhere, because that one is just where the bag landed, but it was quite spectacular, although
Yes.
the last two weren't great. So
yeah.
it's really hard to know just what to do there.
Yeah. Just nothing to do there.
I just don't, yeah, I mean it is, like I said, it's estimating.
Not much.
It's not a real accurate thing. But yeah, I think on the way back to the bike, we'll take one down there, which probably won't be quite as good, and that might balance that out a bit, because that if we go 15, 20 and 30, 31 is 51.66 divided by 3 is 20, no, it's only 22, and then you put the extra 5% on. Yeah, that's possible actually. If that flat down there was that, this could well be up on top of the hill for most of the paddock, could well be. But like I've said, we'll find out when we start eating it, and yeah, we'll work it out from there.
What do we have to?
Right guys, we're going to do one weight here somewhere. We're just not sure where. Ted's going to give me the bag.
Swedes.
I'm going to throw it. There's massive Swedes, but then there's massive gaps, and then there's massive Swedes and massive gaps. I know, but look at the gap around it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to pick here, but I think I might pick a spot as opposed to trying to, well, there's probably not a bad one. They're average size Swedes, but there's a lot of them. And then here they're a bit bigger. If we did that, but if we started about there, I reckon would be good, because then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 missing. Make it 3 missing. Yeah, 2 metres. I think that'll be right. It's bloody hard to get it accurate up here. If we just throw the bag and it lands here, we get a 0 weight. If we just throw the bag and it lands there, we get a massively disproportionate weight. That's probably over 30 tonne right there. And that happens sometimes, like it did back in that paddock. But right here and now, I'm just going to try and prevent that happening again. So I think, yeah.
Video Ted's gumboot.
What's wrong with Ted's gumboot? Oh, you found a mushy one. Lovely. Right, let's work this out. Right, here we go.
I found another runny one. Hey, don't do it. I stuck my gumboot off it. Why does it always...
19 with the bag weight off. It's real gappy in this one. It's going to be real hard to get an accurate weight, but we're just going to do our best. And there's quite a bit of rot showing up in here, which there was a wee bit at the top of that paddock, but the rest of it's actually been pretty good, or reasonably good, which is quite interesting. So yeah, a few fodder beats in here. Right, we're getting into some more consistent stuff down here, I think. Yeah, it's a fodder beat.
Can we keep it?
Well, Swede tastes better.
I'm for keeping it.
Okay. Kids. Right. Is that a good way to carry the stand, Elliot?
Yeah.
Work well?
Yeah.
Good man.
Oh, these...
Oh, damn it. We got an outlier.
What is it?
30.
It's only 40. Yeah, he found a lot.
Quite curious here though, guys.
What?
Which one was that monster big one?
The monster
That one.
up there.
This one here.
No. Oh, you're weighing it on its own.
Yep, we'll see what it weighs on its own, eh?
Okay.
Because I think it might have been the outlier. That swede on its own
Oh no.
is 8.2 kilos.
You're kidding.
That's not a small swede, is it?
That is not. Now can I show them my fodder beat?
Yep.
This is what my fodder beat.
That's not even supposed to be here, is it?
I know, what is that? Small fodder beat.
Well, thank Hamish for that.
Yeah.
So thanks, Hamish.
Thanks, Hamish. Can I get this one out?
Righto guys, as we come down here, we notice they're a lot more consistent and a lot smaller. And this is the conundrum. I'm going to try and pick a slightly lighter one here. Someone's getting a hold of me on the phone. I say that, and then there's big gaps there with big bulbs, but certainly a bit more consistent. It looks a lot better, but what bugs me is the worse we do and the bigger the bulbs are, often the heavier the crop is. But then, like I say, it's very hard to get an accurate weight. If you had every single bulb there, it would be very easy to get a consistent weight, but because they're Swedes, check out that sort of bit. That one's done all right. Yeah, they are not a monogerm. They have all sorts of variability within the plants, so it's very, very hard to get every single seed to strike. Well, strike and then keep growing afterwards. So I see a strip here. It's quite full though. There's one missing there. There's a rotten one there I could leave in. There's a gap up here. This is where we'll go. We'll start at that one. Is that going to be a bit too much? I think we'll get to there. I'll have a measure up and we'll find out.
Fish. Feels good.
Right guys, I've made a decision here. We're going to go here. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to do this other one on the other side as well. And that'll be enough. Elliot, just watch out for the knife, dude. Stay out of the way of the camera. We're not right in front of the camera. So we'll do them as two separate samples.
Yeah.
And that will be enough for this paddock, I think. Should even out any outliers a wee bit. Like I said to you early on, if we have two rows that are drastically different side by side, it pays to take both of them as individual samples each.
That's going to blunt the knife bag.
That will blunt on the knife a little bit, Elliot, but it's a cheap knife and I bought it for this job. Is that one?
And you can buy another one if it gets blunt.
Yeah. Or I can sharpen it.
No. Do you not have a sharpener?
Yeah.
No.
And that one, is it going to come out? We might. No, we'll leave that one. Not just for right now. What's this one going to weigh, Ted? Oh, not much. 11.26.
11.26, not bad.
That's pretty bad.
11.26.
That's pretty bad. Right. Now, hang on, Ted. Leave that footer bed in, because it might wind up in the row yet.
Okay, the footer.
0.00.
0.0. Done.
There we go. Say it, Ted. 20.8.
20.8.
Right.
20.5.
Bloody good.
Why no, we're a monster. What are we?
That'll do us, I think, for that paddock.
Yep. That's it.
The kids reckon they found a carrot. You found a carrot in my swede crop. Let's have a look, Ted.
Right here, it looks like a carrot plant.
You reckon it looks like a carrot? I reckon it looks like a weed.
Yeah, see that's a leaf.
That's a weed. That's just a weed, dude.
Can I get some photo beach?
Yeah, can we wait till we
I've
get back
got
closer to the
wet weather gear on.
You have got your wet weather gear on, haven't you, man?
Yeah.
That was smart, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I got my wet weather gear on. Ted, have you?
No!
You got your shorts on? That's wet weather gear. You going to be a mountain climber, Elliot?
Yeah.
Hey?
I don't like mountain climber.
Oh, you just marched up that hill pretty quick.